morning vlog. It is December 24th, Christmas Eve. We have almost made it to the end of Vlogmas. I have spent the last 3 hours editing vlogs. It's 11:30 in the morning. I'm uploading the vlog from my iMovie onto my computer, and then I'll move it from my computer onto my YouTube, and then I'll make the thumbnail and the blurb that goes underneath while it's uploading, and then I will be free to enjoy the rest of my Christmas Eve. I'm so excited. Today's one of my favorite holidays. I enjoy Christmas Eve more than Christmas, so I have high hopes. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it's a good day. Hopefully it's very cute and fun and festive, even though it's 80 degrees. It's supposed to be 80 degrees here today, and I don't like that. I don't know what I'm supposed to wear to the candlelight service we're going to at 3 o'clock because it's going to be literally 80 degrees. And I'm like, am I supposed to wear a holiday dress? Am I supposed to wear a holiday sweater? What do I wear to a Christmas Eve service in the summer? I don't know. We'll figure that out, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay, I just got back from the store. I did everything in my power, and I've said this multiple times on my vlog. I have done everything in my power to not have to go to the store today. And then my mom calls me this morning, and I love her. It's totally fine. But she calls me and she's like, hey, could you make the potatoes for Christmas? And I was like, tomorrow? You want me to make the potatoes for tomorrow, and you're telling me today? Okay. And if you're watching this, Mom, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it. This is a gesture of how much I love you. It wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. I also picked up sparkling grape juice in the cute little wine bags. Like I look like I have classy wine. And it's just my sparkling grape juice. Because we had champagne last night, and I was like, that is such a pleasant, drink to have for Christmas, and I don't want to drink too much champagne, so I got sparkling grape juice, so I can just, there'll be a time for the grape juice, there'll be a time for the champagne, but now I have both. I did also get a bottle of red grape juice that I'll just keep in the cabinet unopened, so that if I go through all of this, I will have a backup. But anyway, I'm gonna make a smoothie because I made time to go to the gym this morning because I really wanted to go to the gym on Christmas Eve. I don't know what it is, but working out to my favorite pop songs, Christmas pop songs on Christmas Eve is so much fun. So I got that time in. Now I need to shower, get ready, go pick up tamales, and then go to my parents' house to get my mom to go to candlelight in an hour and a half. And it's gonna happen. Yes, it's going to occur. See you guys on the other side. Hello everyone. We are done with Christmas light service. Christmas light service. What's it called? Candlelight service. We are done with candlelight service. We went to the 3 o'clock at a new church that I'd never been to before. It was great. The service was great. The church was beautiful. However, I wanted so bad to be on time, and I was yapping about this. I was yapping and yapping about how I wanted to be on time so that we just had a nice, serene, normal candlelight service. We get to the church at 2:55. I'm there at 2:45. My family, she's calling me right now. It's fine. Everything's fine. So anyway, we get to the church at 2:55 for the 3 o'clock service at a mega church. So we get pushed to the overflow room. The overflow room? I didn't know churches had an overflow room. I'm not mad at the church. I'm mad because I explicitly made it clear that I wanted to be on time. And because we weren't, we didn't get my candlelight experience that I want. But it's fine. I was sitting there in a church, and I was like, I'm literally in a church. I need to find peace. So I found peace, and I'm fine. And I'm grateful for the holiday. I meant to make these into gifts for my family. They're just like photo frame ornaments from Target. That didn't happen because it is Christmas Eve, and there are no photos in these frames. So they have cute little inserts. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the tree just so that I remember to put them in the Christmas box so that next year they're already in the Christmas box, and then I can follow through on that plan. The plan is I'm watching Zoella Vlogmas. I am cooking one of my super old potatoes to eat for dinner now, and I'm prepping potatoes for tomorrow, like just taking the skin off, cutting them into chunks, and I'm gonna put them in a bowl in the fridge, I guess. Will that make them dry out? I didn't think about this. I'm glad I said this out loud because I'm like, I'll look that up, make sure that's okay. But first I do need to clean out the fridge a little bit. We're probably gonna have a lot of leftovers tomorrow, so I'm gonna deal with that situation first. So the internet says I can chop them early if I submerge them in water and leave them in the fridge overnight, and it helps to add a little bit of lemon juice. So I'm gonna try that. I don't know. If it doesn't go well, this is a very small Christmas, so I guess this is a good Christmas to test that out on. I like making mashed potatoes. Maybe that'll be like my job going forward. And if this works, that could save me a lot of stress on the day of the holiday. So I don't know, I'm gonna chop them up, see what happens. Okay, the potatoes are peeled and chopped. And funny story, I took the first like 3 potatoes. They're like small, medium-sized potatoes, so it wasn't a big deal. But I took the first like 3 of them and I chopped them without peeling them, which is, I really despise it. I do not like it. And I thought about just throwing them in the mix and just having my family deal with it. And then I was like, no. I had this idea earlier in the day to make a batch of mashed potatoes at the same time that has just a little bit less of the holiday amount of butter and sour cream. Just like a slightly healthier version of mashed potatoes that I can use as meal prep for the rest of the week. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's too many potatoes. That's another step that I have to do tomorrow morning. But I've elected to do that tomorrow morning because I was like, I'm not gonna feed the skin on mashed potatoes to my family. I would rather go through the trouble myself of dealing with the skin in my mashed potatoes than have them deal with it. So I have a separate, smaller bowl with chopped and submerged mashed potatoes. This one is ready to go. This is the big bowl for the family. There's a little bit of lemon juice in here so that hopefully they will stay fresh, and this will preserve them and mean that I don't have to spend the 20-25 minutes that I just did prepping them. I really hope this works. This would be a really nice shortcut for the future. But anyway, that's all for the potatoes.